Hi guys, so this week's video is going to be a sketchbook update. I will apologise in advance because my voice is dying and I've got a really bad cold, so it doesn't usually sound like this, but I apologise in advance for if it gets annoying. So these next two pages, they are designs of a character that I have not finished yet. I actually really want to design a new male character, and these are just some base sketches. These are just some quick sketches that came to mind. It's nothing permanent or anything, it's just something that gets it out on paper, something that I can view visually, tongue tie. So yeah, those two sketches are of this OC. There's nothing on this page, even though I did try and draw something. This specific thing I decided to do was, I really wanted to do at least 12 days where I drew, well, not every single day, but at least every other day or something like that for Christmas, and I think it only happened about twice, and then I gave up on the idea because I was still burnt out from Inktober. Like, a whole month of doing it just really does burn you out a lot, and especially if it's final images. So I really hated this drawing. So I did a picture of my character Jalal to make up for it, and I like it so much better. So the next thing I did was I actually did a revised version of Melissa. Now this was for day one, or like just theme one, I'd say, more so. And I chose the theme of Advent Calendar since it was supposed to be like the 1st of December, so I thought it would really go with the day. And here you can see that the Advent Calendar is behind Melissa's back. I wonder why. Maybe it's because she's eaten all of the chocolates out of it. I couldn't fit 24 squares on it, but it gives the illusion that it is an advent calendar, so that's what I was going for. The next thing is this picture of Jember, or Jalal and Ember, and this is like a kind of coloured sketch. It was done with Mirage markers because I couldn't really find or like get to all my other markers, so another Jalal and Ember sketch. This was going to be for the theme of mistletoe. Now this is where I start to watch Yuri on Ice, and this is where you hear my voice start to break, because Yuri on Ice makes me so happy, but also so emotional. And for those of you who have watched the whole of season 1, oh my god, we can be feels, we can wallow in feels together. But yes, this is when I started watching Yuri on Ice. So I made number 2 as skating, because I thought it would go with the themes of the Christmas thing that I was doing, and yeah, I kind of like it. I will say, if you have not watched Yuri on Ice yet, or are thinking about watching Yuri on Ice, please watch it, because it is amazing. Something more Jember. This was just a little note that I did during a stream, because Jenna was asking me to check out the song Humbug by Owl City. I have no regrets about doing that. That was amazing. Thank you, Jenna. But yeah, I did this picture of Jalal and Ember standing next to each other because I wanted kind of like a cute little thing with their heights, and I could not get any proper sketches right, so I just wanted to go in straight with brush pen and do something really quick, kind of like how I was doing my life drawing studies. That is the last drawing of this sketchbook. So I don't know where this was from. I don't know whether it's nearer towards September or whether it's nearer towards November, December. So this was actually a little pose I did of Yandere-chan. and I don't really like it because it suffered from the problem of the angle. You know when you draw and it ends up at a certain angle, and I could just notice it straight away and I really didn't like it. So yeah, I did that. This was a picture I did for my OC Ruby's birthday. It was on the 23rd of November. So yeah. Then I did some like little pose sketches. This was Bethany's birthday picture. It's not as big because at the time I thought that her birthday was on the 2nd instead of 1st. I had to really rush it because I was doing university work at the same time. So here is what I did for Bethany. Oh, blank page. This is Loki's birthday sketch on the 14th of December. There's something really off about it, and I think it's the length of this arm. This arm just looks awful, just like my voice. Then I did these sketches. This sketch in particular you might recognise as being my 3 marker challenge, because I did this sketch, I blew it up to A5, or was it A4? I think it was A5, but I blew it up bigger, so I enhanced the scale of it, and I redone it on another piece of paper and let the colours just go along with the sketch, and they were nice colours. So it's supposed to be my OC Daphne. Daphne doesn't really have a colour scheme, so that's why I thought she'd be a good one to do for the 3 marker challenge, because that way she could have any colour scheme whatsoever, which is a good thing. Oh, and now we go on to the Yuri on Ice fan art. I forgot this was in here, but yeah, I actually got a sparkle pen inside of my scrawler box, which will be coming soon, by the way. Look at how this sparkled. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I cannot explain to you how sparkly this pen is. The only downside to the sparkle pen is the fact that the glitter likes to spread everywhere. I mean, there is glitter that does stay on the drawing, but like, there's glitter on the other side of the page from this drawing. And same goes with the next few pages. This is my drawing of Yurio, another Yuri on Ice character. I actually did a whole stream of Yuri on Ice fan art, and if you want me to put that as a public stream, then I'm more than happy to, because I think that doesn't really have any copyright or anything, and there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I did this picture, and I also did the next picture as part of that stream. The first Yuri on Ice fan art was not included in that stream because it was like a tester while I was watching some of the other episodes, so to see how well I could interpret it in my style. It's kind of a mix of the reference image and a reference of what I had in mind. Because in the original reference, this leg goes right out, and I felt like I was drawing it wrong every single time, so I just did it like this. Worked out better in my favour, to be honest. So this picture is of Victor! Younger Victor, by the way. When I was drawing this, people were saying that it looks like a girl, but to be honest, the character does look like a girl a little bit when he's got long hair, so I can completely understand the mistake about that. But yes, this one is just covered in sparkles. It's so pretty. It's easier to see over darker colours. So on this darker blue, you can see the sparkle. You can also see it up here as well. So pretty. This was the original sketch for my collab with Jenna. It's a Jalul holding a present. Oh, I only really wanted to do a character sketch because I had no idea what the collab would look like. So I just did this picture of Jalul and just see if it went with it, and it did. It was good. This drawing was actually done a bit later on, but it's actually over here because I didn't really want to waste too much paper in this sketchbook. Yes, I don't really use the backs of pages, but that's only to preserve the images on the other side. So yeah. This is a picture of Loki. There's something incredibly similar to this I did with Skylar back in July. But I wanted to do something like this. I wanted to like try out my Kurotaki Gansai Tambi watercolours. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not, and especially with my broken voice, people are definitely going to correct me on that one. This sketch, I hated this. I hated it so much, and I was considering not trying to fix it, but then I went back in with my new Mozart brush pens that I got for Christmas from my mom. You know, the ones that are kind of like the Kurotaki Zig clean colour brush pens, and I kind of fixed it up with that, and it looks so much better. I did post this to Instagram, and I put hashtag Mozart Art Supplies, and honestly, they have just responded with, it's stunning. So I'm so happy that they say it's stunning. I'm happy about that. So this actually came before the previous picture, but I actually did it on this page so I could test out how the colours would be. So these are swatches of all of the watercolours. This sparkle is actually from the set. It's actually this one right down here. It's the shimmery one. So you've got a bronze, you've got a gold, and you've also got this really, really nice shimmery kind of colour. It's not really a colour, it's more like a white with a shimmer. You could even call it silver, but it doesn't really look silver. It's more white shimmer, which is nice. Here are some sketches that I did try and do, but I just don't like them. And that is the end of this sketchbook update. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that my voice was broken. I'm sorry that it's not as long as it usually is. And I'm sorry for the amount of coughing that I've done in the breaks of this video that you probably won't even see because I edited them out. So, yes. Oh, editing Zoe is going to have a nightmare trying to edit this footage. I will say that. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.